We're home! And it is cold in here. Oh gosh, it is 10 degrees. We gotta get a fire started. And I gotta get some warm clothes on so we can go out and blow some snow and get the driveway cleared. But oh my gosh, it is cold in here. Wow. Wow, wow. Oh, looks like the smoke alarm is beeping at me. Well, a couple of you mentioned these fire starters I got from my friend Connie, and how you're supposed to rip the cardboard off as well. And talked to her, and she said that's exactly what you're supposed to do. A couple of you also mentioned that you can use cotton balls soaked in Vaseline. So maybe I'll give that a shot next time I come up. I got everything unpacked from the van. As you can see, it's a disaster in here. So one thing I'm really looking forward to is when I can get the construction stuff out of here and get the kitchen set up so that I have more space to put stuff where it goes instead of just throwing it on the floor. But it's down to 0 degrees Fahrenheit right now. But I got all the snow blowing done. So I feel good about that. That's done. There wasn't a lot of snow. Maybe 3 more inches since the last time we were up, but it's cold in here, so I've been trying to get that fire stoked up. But I'm gonna get undressed here, and then we're gonna try to figure out something for supper before it gets too late. Somebody's hungry, I think, huh? All right. You were a very good boy today in the truck. Yes, you were. You were a good boy. You get a treat.
There's a new day that will come again tomorrow. There's a new day to wash away the pain. There's a new day to take away your sorrow, and the old ways get washed out by the rain. Darling, you've got to keep holding on through the night, 'cause I promise you this: if you try to get some sleep, if you give up the fight, if only just for a bit, there's a new day to leave behind your troubles. There's a new day, and it will set you free. There's a new day to get you through your struggles. I will always think of you.
So the one thing about hanging Fireguard, from what I heard, is it should be at least an inch away from any combustible surface, and that's why I use those ceramic insulators. So that gives me a little bit more than an inch even away from the wall, maybe almost an inch and a quarter. And the other thing they said was don't put it tight up to the ceiling or to the floor. You want air to be able to circulate behind it instead of getting trapped behind it. So that's why I did it the way I did it. And I'm just going to tighten these bolts up a little bit and see if I can get that bow out of there. What's up? Obviously he's not a retriever. River, bring the toy. He's like, well, why did you throw it if you just wanted me to bring it back? What are you doing, Goofer? Get the toy. Hello, boy. Come on. Come on, bring it here. Good boy. Wait, where are you going? Wait, come back. The sun is shining today and it looks like we're getting some solar. I haven't quite gone through all the directions on this, so I'm going to have to do some... I wish they had it in watts instead of 12.7 volts. Bringing in 2 amps. 24 degrees Celsius. Well, I'm going to have to do some more directions on that. But anyway, so the solar's working. The problem I ran into was I had planned to mount the inverter right here, and the old one that I had fit. But the new one I got from Renergy is so much wider that there's not enough room in here for me to bolt it to the wall. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm planning to build some sort of shelf that will come out, and the inverter will have to lay horizontal on it instead of mounting vertically to the wall, which maybe it won't be so bad because that will clean up all of this wire mess. So if I could figure out how to make a shelf that I can hide all of this stuff, plus it will be a spot where I can stack, or where I can put another battery too, because I do plan to expand the system at some point. But what I still need to do today is troubleshoot a couple of these outlets. Now the one on the back wall, I figured out, or I'm 90% sure that I actually ran it to this wire right here, which is controlled by a light switch, and actually went to a ceiling fan. And I think I decided to put that on the same circuit just because I wouldn't use that back outlet very often. So I think I'm okay with that one. But I still need to troubleshoot the ones on this wall. Oh, I just have so many irons in the fire right now that I just need to concentrate on one project instead of squirreling all around. All right, I'll catch you in a bit. I'm just scabbing together like a quick shelf. I just want to be able to mount that inverter just to see if it works, and that will help me troubleshoot those outlets as well. I didn't have a pencil. Threw some of the ashes from the fire pit, or from the wood stove, into the fire pit just to get rid of them so I'd have more room tonight. And looks like she started a fire, so I might burn up some scraps. So what this might be, though, is a kind of a prototype to give me an idea of when I get home to make something that's actually a little more decent. Pretty strong. Strong enough to hold spices at least. Good morning. Well, River's been begging me to make breakfast, so I hope you're hungry too. Nothing fancy this morning, just some fried eggs and toast. But it is fresh homemade bread that I make, so. Made this cute little shelf. I can put my spices up here, or at least my hot sauce. I just have this stuff sitting up here now. I was just trying to get stuff out of the way. So it's just the little things that continue to make it feel more homey here. Little by little. My next big purchase is going to be a stove. Like a real stove, like a kitchen stove. So I'm pretty excited about that. When I was at the recycle store on my way up here, I bought this little butter dish. It's an old vintage dish, and I've been looking for one for a while, and it's kind of one of those things where you have to have, you don't know what exactly you're looking for, but when you see it, you know. And this was exactly the right one that I was looking for. So I'm kind of excited about that. Small victories, right? So there are two products that I'm pretty excited about that companies are going to send me. And I mentioned the stove, but the other item is a 12-volt cooler freezer. So it's basically a fridge freezer that plugs into like a 12-volt outlet, or you can plug it into 110 too. So you can use it in your car, you can use it in the cabin, you can use it outside, you know, in your trunk, whatever. So I'm really excited about that. That definitely has some use up here, and I get so tired of a cooler full of water and buying ice and everything. So if I could run that off of solar, that would be really, really nice. So I'm looking forward to those products arriving in the next few weeks. They'll be on the channel, so hopefully you guys don't mind me showcasing them. Like I said, I don't plan to do a lot of product review videos on this channel, but if it's something that is valuable to me and my lifestyle, and hence would be valuable to you, might as well give it a shot, right? All right, let's get back to cooking. I left the cooler outside last night instead of bringing it in, and everything was a little frozen this morning. Nope, got a shell, got an egg shell in there. River, are you ready for breakfast?
Yeah, you're welcome.
Well, I'm down to my last board that I'm trimming sections off of, and my batteries are all going dead, and I forgot the charger at home, so hopefully I can get through at least, I think I have maybe 2 or 3 more cuts on this board. Oh, come on. Oh, shoot. Oh. Maybe if I let it rest for a while. Yes, I can trace this one out and at least go from there. Alright, back to the saw. Well, hopefully there's enough juice in this one. Oh, come on, seriously? Seriously? Come on. Well, I guess we're done for the day, huh? Goodbye, little cabin. We'll see you soon. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. This concludes another episode of Trey Runs Wild. So next time I come up, hopefully I can get that inverter set up, but I plan to build a box back home where I have more time and can kind of think through what exactly I want it to be for a finished product. But it's just a beautiful day up in the woods again today. Mostly sunny. The ravens are crying. The chickadees are singing.
There's a new day that will come again tomorrow. There's a new day to wash away the pain. There's a new day to take away your sorrow and the old ways get washed out by the rain.